Welcome back. If a hurricane hits, there's always a chance the power can get knocked out. But FPL says it's working to prevent that. Meteorologist Brandon Orr is in Riviera Beach. Brandon, show us some of the new gadgets the power company is using to keep the juice flowing.
Betty, I'm at the FPL Command Center where they're showing us the newest technology to make sure that when the power goes out this hurricane season, it's not out for very long.
Air, ground, the curve. Florida Power and Light showcase the gadgets they'll be using this hurricane season and the ones they're hoping to use in the future.
What about this technology? How are you using that this season?
The technology is a game changer.
FPL CEO Eric Szilagyi says they're always looking at ways to use new technology to make restoration quick.
We'll have also people on the ground, but we're going to be pushing the technology on how we can do this so we can get out there even faster. Again, speed is everything.
What did you have to do before you guys even had this kind of technology?
A lot of walking, a lot of driving, a lot of climbing poles.
Dorr is the senior drone pilot. He showed us what's already in the air and one they're about to launch.
These can be positioned at substations. They can even be positioned on trailers and power plants, solar fields, to help us gain that advantage of being able to see from above, identify issues before they cause a power outage.
Look at this. This is something bizarre. You don't see this being used by other utility companies.
Spot, FPL's RoboDog.
So on the dog, we have a couple different cameras. We have a thermal camera, we have high resolution cameras. We can see things very far away, and we can also see the thermal properties of that, because that's things we can't see with the naked eye.
So get into areas the Land Rovers can't even reach.
We can send Spot into an area to do an initial assessment instead of putting somebody at risk, and I can also do it faster because Spot can get into areas that maybe a human could even squeeze into.
No, you won't be spotting Spot. It's still in its pilot phase. But one thing you could see is the mobile command center, the team inside helping crews out in the field with the use of an app developed by FPL.
So this is interesting because you can zoom in almost down to someone's house and ping their meter and see how active their power is and when it went out.
That's correct. So we ping that meter, communicate with the meter, and then check and confirm that the meter is actually on and communicating.
The real-time technology, the drones and robots are pretty cool. They're not the only thing FPL's testing out. The company has been putting power lines underground since 2018 as part of another pilot project. The goal, to run about 30,000 miles of line underground over the next 2 decades. As FPL CEO told us, speed is everything. And all of the technology that we saw today is to make sure that after a storm, your power comes back on even faster and the work doesn't stop there. New technology being developed right now to make that response time even faster. Betty?
Brandon, it looks like they're really staying ahead of the curve. Now, if you don't have a generator, make sure you have flashlights and lanterns with lots of batteries. You can get a complete list of supplies from our Hurricane Survival Guide on local10.com.